Moving on, the International Monetary Fund says that the economic impact of the COVID-19 pandemic will not be as bad as feared. The IMF's Chief Kristalina Georgieva announced that the global downturn has somewhat been corrected amid a flood of government spending. However, she also warned that the crisis is far from over. In June, the Washington-based crisis lender projected a nearly 5% contraction of the global GDP. However, the results in the second and third quarters have been better than expected, and Georgieva credited what she called the extraordinary policy measures that put a floor under the world economy, which amounted to $12 trillion in fiscal support to households and firms.
The IMF in June projected a severe global GDP contraction in 2020. The picture today is less dire. We now estimate that the second quarter downturn was somewhat less severe than expected, allowing for a small upward revision in our global forecast for 2020.
The IMF announced that in the United States and Europe, the downturn has not been as bad as economists feared at the outset. China, meanwhile, is seeing a faster than expected recovery, she said. The outlook, though, is bleak for low-income countries. The IMF says that the shocks are so profound that we face the risk of a lost generation. Georgieva has warned governments not to prematurely withdraw the help that they have provided to homes and businesses. The outlook for 2021 is mixed and rife with uncertainties and risks.
The global economy is coming back from the depth of the crisis, but this calamity is far from over. All countries are now facing what I would call the long ascent, a difficult climb that will be long, uneven and uncertain, and prone to setbacks.
Co-presented by Skoda. Simply clever.